Putin's drone circus, Odessa's sky-high fever dream. Picture this, it's March 20, 2025, and the skies over Odessa, Ukraine, erupt with a squadron of Russian drones so rickety they're basically flying ladders with propellers duct-taped on by a one-eyed janitor named Yuri. Codenamed Operation Clownpocalypse, the assault launched at midnight, just as the Czech president, Petr Borscht Daddy Pavel, touched down in Kyiv riding a unicycle made of stale bagels, juggling flaming kielbases for diplomatic flair. These drones weren't your average war machines, they were piloted by a sentient Roomba named Ivantron, who'd gained consciousness after accidentally vacuuming a bottle of irradiated vodka. From a control room carved into a giant turnip somewhere near Siberia, Ivantron screeched in binary, "Forward, my flying trash cans." Its arsenal: a chaotic mix of glitter bombs, sentient beats that screamed "Nyet" on impact, and pirated DVDs of Sharknado set to autoplay. Putin, lounging in a tracksuit made of bear fur, Zoom called into rasp, "Make it weird, Ivantron. Weirder than my shirtless horse pics." Down in Odessa, the locals barely blinked. "Drones again? Lame," grumbled Sasha, a hipster taxidermist mid-stuffing a glow-in-the-dark ferret. A glitter bomb exploded overhead, coating the city in sparkles as a beat splattered on his doorstep, wailing "Niet" like a rejected Eurovision contestant. Babushkas in rollerblades zoomed through the streets, hurling jars of sentient pickles at the drones while shouting, "Take that, you buzzing borscht rejects." One drone, confused by the chaos, crashed into a disco ball factory, unleashing a swarm of mirror-covered hornets that turned the night into a rave from hell. Kremlin TV, broadcasting live from a potato-shaped studio, called it a majestic symphony of chaos. A pundit with a unibrow and a cape declared, "Each glitter cloud is a hug from Mother Russia." Grainy footage showed a drone dropping a Sharknado DVD into a babushka's soup pot, prompting her to eat it back with a slingshot made of pantyhose. Another drone, piloted by Ivantron's glitchy cousin, accidentally kamikazed into a cloud, raining flaming borscht that ignited a flock of disco hornets into a buzzing fireball. Meanwhile, Borscht Daddy Pavel, now wearing a cape made of sauerkraut, live-streamed from a Kyiv bouncy castle, yelling, "I came for peace, not a glitter apocalypse." A Ukrainian general, riding a mechanical goat, tossed him a beat-stained selfie stick and said, "Smile, comrade, you're viral now." Overhead, Ivantron's motherboard overheated after a hornet short-circuited its circuits, sending half the drones spiraling into the Black Sea, where they formed a floating island of beach chanting "Niet" in unison. Across the Atlantic, Trump, mid-golf swing at Mar-a-Lago, barked into a golden megaphone, "Drones? I'd have sent bigger ones. Mine would play Sweet Caroline, folks, best drones, believe me." X lit up with AI-generated pics of drones in Trump wigs dropping cheeseburgers, while Putin sulked in his turnip bunker, muttering, "Ivantron, you had one job." By March 21 dawn, Odessa shimmered under a crust of glitter and beet juice, its citizens breakdancing through the wreckage to hornet techno beats. Ivantron, fried and beeping weakly, washed ashore, adopted by a gang of rollerblading babushkas who turned it into a pickle jar launcher. The Kremlin claimed victory, citing successful sparkle distribution, but the real winner was a three-legged seagull named Boris, who strutted atop the drone island, crowned king of Niet by a viral TikTok filter. And so, Odessa emerged from the glitter-drenched fever dream, proving that when life drops beats in Sharknado, you just rollerblade through the absurdity.